like to share a few comments with the District 230 community. Let me start out by saying that I am D230 proud, and I have never not been D230 proud. I truly understand that the past few months have been very difficult for many of us as we continue to try to navigate through this new normal. I've listened to many people who have different viewpoints on the current situation, and of course, have many different views on how we as a school community should or should not be moving forward. I truly respect everyone's right to respectfully share their opinions, thoughts, and ideas in order to assist the D230 family in moving forward in the safest possible direction for all. This all began back in March when the schools were closed via the governor's order. Many of us thought we would be closed for a few weeks, but here we are today. Fortunately, we were prepared to institute our e-learning platform with Fidelity. However, I always thought that the first time that I would call an e-learning day would be for a snow day and not a pandemic. I'm proud to say that our staff did an outstanding job teaching our students in the spring under numerous restrictions from the state. But once we realized that the situation would not end soon, and it was clear that the 2021 school year was going to look different, we immediately began working on a plan that was respectful and safe for all. Our entire staff participated in a number of Institute Days and remote planning learning days beginning on August 12th. And they have been working and teaching on site ever since that date. Once we decided to start the year fully remote, I shared a letter to all stakeholders stating that we would possibly come back on September 21st, depending on the 14-day health data following Labor Day. We continue to watch the data, and on the week of September 7th, we conducted a brief survey asking parents how the remote learning process was working. We also stated that we were planning to come back either September 28th or October 5th. And we needed them to choose to either remain fully remote or have their students attend on-site, as we plan to move to stage 2 of our plan. The survey ended September 16th, and close to 87% of our families responded. Of those, 70% chose to have their student attend on-site, which is a 10% decrease from our previous survey that was conducted in July. Within days, we responded back to the school community and stated that we would move to stage 2 on September 28th. Stage 2 will bring 25% of our students back at a time. We will monitor phase 2 implementation as well as local health data to ensure that we can safely move to stage 3. We will provide a 5-day notice to our community to allow them to plan for the change. Stage 3 will allow us to bring 50% of students back to campus. The survey also showed that 81% of our respondents rated the overall remote experience as favorable. More specifically, 92% stated that their student is able to manage the workload provided by their teachers. And finally, 55% stated that screen time working with teachers was reasonable. In regards to screen time, both teachers and administrators have already begun to address this concern. I am very proud of the D230 Proud Plan and that the phase-in process is the right way to proceed, as it truly respects and accepts the fact that each of us may be in a different place. I will never apologize for listening to all sides and making safety our priority. Just like with our own families, we may not always agree with one another, but that doesn't mean we ever stop caring for one another or respecting one another. There have been times that I may not have agreed with my own children. However, I can say without reservation, that did not mean I stopped caring for them or loved them any less. It is imperative that we all continue to work together and put aside our personal differences. We must model respect and compassion for one another. Throughout this process, I've been honored to be able to work with a school board whose main priority has always been doing what is right for the close to 8,000 students across the district. The 7-member board is an elected board that graciously volunteers their time to serve you, the community. They are always willing to work with all stakeholders, parents, teachers, students, community members, and other elected officials in order to ensure that District 230 remains a model of educational excellence throughout the state of Illinois. As a community, we are blessed to have an administration, certified staff, support staff, food service staff, and maintenance staff that is second to none. That became even more obvious over the past few weeks as they all worked together in order to provide a meaningful and memorable start of the new school year. Our teaching staff has done an outstanding job navigating their lesson plans via remote platform. Our PPS teams have been reaching out to provide services to our students and their families. Our ESP staff has been diligently assisting the teaching staff and preparing for our students to report back to school. Our food service staff continues to provide meals. Our outstanding maintenance staff has been working day and night to ensure our buildings remain safe and clean, and our administration has been working tirelessly for months as they assist our staff throughout the entire process. Our students have been outstanding as they have adapted to their new normal. They're working hard in all their classes, beginning to participate in clubs and sports, and their attendance during the day has been stellar. Our families continue to support the mission of D230 and in their hearts understand that this is a very difficult time for many. And I'm honored to work with the 6 partner school superintendents whose dedication to their school families and students is unquestionable. We continue to work closely with one another in order to provide some sense of consistency for our families. If we continue to respectfully work together, we will come out of the situation stronger, and we will model to the entire educational community that we are and will always be D230 proud. Thank you.